Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your timeless reading. Scorpio, we are going to first of all get our subject matter from the divine. So divine, what is this reading all about for Scorpio? What is this reading all about for Scorpio? What do you want Scorpio to know? Okay, we are just going to get our card for you. All right, Scorpio. Your reading is all about healing. So Scorpio, we are going to get the divine to clarify what this message about healing, what you need to know. Divine, you gave the subject matter as being healing for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know about healing? Can you elaborate and clarify this message for us, please? Scorpio and healing. What is the message all about? Alright, Scorpio, we're just going to get your cards for you. Alright, so let's see what the cards you have so far. And we just get a couple of more cards to elaborate on that message for you. So, as you know by now, Scorpio, we always get the divine to close off our reading. So divine, can you close off this reading for Scorpio with one last message to drive this message home for Scorpio? What else do you want Scorpio to know to close off this reading? Okay, Scorpio, we have your card and we will look at that card at the end of this reading. Let me just sort out your cards for you. I can see that you have one major arcana card, Scorpio, and we'll talk about that major arcana card. And the major arcana card is the hierophant card that is here. So we're talking about healing, Scorpio, and we are seeing you here being the Knight of Cups. Now when we look about what the cups are all about, the cups are all about our emotions, our feelings. So you are on the way bravely to go and deal with some emotions and feelings that are weighing heavy on your heart. Because you are understanding, Scorpio, that by bringing that energy of healing, this is how you can get on your new path. This is how you can start manifesting a better future for yourself. And here we're seeing you being in that position of being really calm. Maybe you are getting some help. Maybe you're seeking therapy. Maybe you're seeking some help from friends. Maybe you are just looking at tarot readings and they are helping you. But the divine really wants you to have this energy of being brave to dive deep into your feelings, into your soul, into your subconscious mind. Scorpio, you are a deep sign. So you're comfortable with these feelings. And we're seeing that the next card that you have is the Nine of Wands. Because there is this energy that feels to me that for a long time you were really working really hard, really diligently, but you just felt that something was always in the way of your success. Something was always in the way of getting that person to love you truly. Something is blocking your manifesting energy. And you understanding that no matter how hard you work, the results are not showing up equal to the amount of effort that you're putting in. So if this is a love, you're putting in a lot of love, a lot of caring, a lot of passion. But for some reason, that relationship fizzles away and dies. If this is your work, you're putting a lot of passion, a lot of dedication into your work. And for some reason, you're not getting paid enough, or you're not getting recognized for the work that you're doing. And we're seeing that something is really stressing you out by how you've chewed up all the pens, how you have just this energy of being deep in your emotions. You're really trenched into trying to get the results, but they are not showing up. So you are feeling that I have been robbed. Okay, I work really hard, other people don't work as hard as me, and they get the results, the awards, the love, the fill in the blanks. And there is this feeling that I feel robbed. I should be more successful than I am right now. I should be even further up in my career. There is just this feeling of life is not fair. Why me? And the divine is saying that what is standing in your way is that you need to address some emotional issues. These issues could have started from your childhood. These issues could have started in relationship. There is some issues that you really know, Scorpio, that something is not quite right. And the divine wants you to understand that feeling of something is not quite right. Go and sort that out, because this is where your blessings are leaking, because you haven't healed this hole that is in your soul, that is in your heart. So it is time to truly look at your life and look at where the pain is. And by going and being brave enough to look at that pain, to heal it, to feel it, to address it, to cry the tears, so that the tears can cleanse your heart and your soul, so that you can truly move on whole, feeling like the past is finally the past. It cannot rob me of my future. You are perhaps going and seeking counsel, because we have our hierophant here. So you could be going and seeking help from a professional, help from maybe even a religious person. There is this feeling of just going and asking for help, because you're understanding that by going and getting the help that you need, Scorpio, this is where your keys to your success are. And this person, this mentor, could help you and give you divine guidance, divine wisdom. And by having this guidance and this wisdom, you're finally able to see what is standing in your way. This person is able to give you that light that can highlight what is the problem here. So you are encouraged to really go to that therapy session. Go and find someone who can really assist you and help you heal, so that you can start being on that path of claiming a new path, of getting excited about what the future holds for you. Because we are seeing you here now as the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands, as you can see, it is that energy that sees you now here, feeling like you have that fire back in your heart, in your soul. You've got a spring in your step. That fire here that wasn't burning so bright now is filling up and brightening up your whole life, Scorpio. You felt blessings were passing you by time and time again. And finally, you are here, feeling happy, feeling healed, feeling at peace. You've been playing a little bit of music. You're playing, you're feeling like I can be and do whatever it is that I want finally. Because the page is that energy about being on a new path. And the wands are about the fire, the passion that drives us forward. And being that is the page, this is like that new path, that new beginning. So I really love where you're starting to go. You're not letting that light be dim, because you are feeling upset, unhealed. You're not feeling whole. And as you let that light up your life, as we can see with the card, is bright. You have that light, that inner light. You're letting it light up your life. You're letting it really show up and show you the new path, the new beginning. And suddenly you're feeling peaceful. And suddenly you are feeling like you are the energy of the King of Cups. And now let's talk about the King of Cups, because the King of Cups is quite a fascinating type of energy, right? So as you are going to your mentor, your counselor, your therapy sessions, whatever it is that you choose to go and do to get that healing that you needed, as you're going through that session, as you're speaking your truth, as you're getting some guidance, you could just be feeling like a lot of emotions are coming up for you, a lot of uncomfortable emotions. But we're seeing you here as the King of Cups. We're going to get a little bit closer, because I really like how this card expresses the King of Cups in a way that is easy for anyone to understand what is going on. So we can see that our King of Cups, he is sitting in water that is turbulent. The seas are choppy, it is uncomfortable, it is queasy, it is maybe even nauseous. There is some sharks in there maybe. And this is your energy, Scorpio, dark, dense, that really is expansive. And so as you are sitting with those heavy energies, Scorpio, you're going right down to the root of the matter. And the water in tarot always really indicates our emotions. So your emotions could be feeling like this. But we're seeing you here as the King of Cups, sitting here, looking at everything that is coming up for you, and sitting and being comfortable with everything that is coming up You're not letting anyone or anything derail you of this path of emotional healing. So having the King of Cups is wonderful because we are finally seeing you being the authority of your emotions instead of your emotions being the authority of you. When things are coming up, you're sitting there, you're looking at them, you're feeling them, you're surrendering them, you're letting them go. And as you do that, this is when you're going to start seeing that amazing change in your life starting to appear. The sun is going to start rising in your life. I really love that we have the King of Cups here because this is emotional intelligence at its best. And this is where you are heading. So let's have a look at our final card that the Divine wanted you to know. And you have the Ace of Light. So let's just look at this card and focus on it. And the Ace, is the Age of Light. I couldn't read it there backwards on my camera. So the Age of Light is here to say to you that you have been training for this for lifetimes. So you have trauma that has happened over many lifetimes, and you have brought this trauma with you. And finally, this is the Age of Light that is going to give you that light to help you heal, to help you dive deep and do the shadow work so that you can start getting to this energy of the King of Cups. And I even like that the King of Cups and the Age of Light have similar type of coloring, so that brightness, that sunrise is going to start rising for you as you start healing the past, as the past is no longer bothering you because you have this energy right here that is protecting you, that divine energy that is here because the past can no longer bother you. As soon as you give your past permission to be felt, to be acknowledged, to be healed, this is when you allow past life traumas and this life traumas that you've experienced to finally evaporate, to finally dissipate and leave your life so that you can get on this new chapter of the Page of Wands, feeling bright, feeling joyous, and feeling like life is good. So Scorpio, I'm going to let you go and do that heavy shadow work that you need to do so that you can start walking on that new path, being healed, being that wounded warrior that is brave and strong because you have finally given your past traumas a chance to be felt, to be healed, to be acknowledged, and then to be released. So, Scorpio, this is the reading that I have for you. I wish you all the best of luck as you are doing all the shadow work that is here. On that note, I'm going to love you and leave you, and it's a goodbye.